So we're just leaving Malham now, heading up towards Janet's Foss. It's a bit of a grey day, not as cold as last hike, but a bit more miserable looking and a bit wetter. So we'll see how we go. River's quite full from the rains and such. I know last night it said on the weather app there was going to be snow here, but luckily that seems to have not happened. Yeah, off we go, I guess. Sheep. Walking along nice little farm track. We got some sheep in a field next to me. It's going well. Got a nice, lovely misty view of the valley up ahead. I can hear waterfalls from that direction, so I think that's where we'll end up, but we'll see. Right, so we just stopped off at Janet's Foss, and this is now Gordale Scar, which is absolutely awesome. Sheep on the cliff. Sheep on the cliff. Okay, so the route I had planned was trying to take me up the side of the waterfall, which I don't know if it is accessible when it's not as wet or what, but there was no way I was climbing up the side of a waterfall, up a bunch of slippery rocks and then up the side of one of them. So I'm going to walk backtrack down the route a little bit, and take a side exit up off, and reconnect up. I'll walk back up towards Malham Tarn, so probably make it a bit longer, but gotta do what you gotta do. So rather than going up through the waterfall, going back down along Dales Way, I think it's called, which is just off the little entrance, not too far back actually, to be fair, and it's paved. Slightly nicer than clambering up a waterfall. Gooses in the sky. Turns out there was a rock fall at the waterfall, so on my way walking the other way I came across a sign that said that, basically said, oh, we've closed that off because this rock fall is too dangerous to use as a footpath now. Use this new path. This is the new path up the side of the hill, so it's a bit of a climb, but I took it because I'm shit at climbs. I thought this would be a decent train, but the ground is slippery and wet, and I'm tired already. So that was the walk up the Gordale Scar, and I walked just back down along, across the sign, just after the stile over there, up this way. So I think that's the top, but you know what my mother always said about assuming? She'd say, don't do that. And that's why it's nowhere near the top. Right, I'm a massive baby, so I'm not getting any closer to the edge, but there's Gordale Scar. I'm gonna go that way, but I'm gonna go back away from the edge because I'm scared. Oh, I'm Scaredy cat, and I don't like the edge. I'm gonna go through this way. Be a nice, healthy respect for the edge of the cliff that is known to have rock falls. Alright. There it is there, look. All them people down there getting their photos, trying to find how to get up. Whee! On and on. See, there's a gorge all the way along. Oh shit, you scared the crap out of me. Hello sheep. Or a laugh. Good night. We're very close to the edge of that cliff, Mr. Sheep. Or Mr. Ram, I think, got horns. I'll stay out your way. Don't you worry. No, I've just gone past the waterfall again, Gordale Scar. But I've just walked past this fence here. Got barbed wire on the top. And one of the sheep, they're obviously loose around here, obviously tried to jump from higher up over the barbed wire. Got his foot caught. And well, it was very, very dead. Very dead. And you know, obviously been scavenged by birds and such, and whatever else lives up here. But yeah, what a horrible way to die. Trapped by your foot. Like, ugh. But other than that, it's quite nice up here. Get the mood back up a bit. It's actually quite warm. But again, I mean, I only really wear the base there anyways, but it's quite warm. The sun's coming through the clouds, but it's nice. It's just dead quiet. No one about. You just sort of enjoy silence. Bunch of cows. Right, walking alongside Malham Tarn now through some woods. Coming up on the fancy manor house. We have crossed some fields. I've come across a big, I don't know, random chimney. I don't know, I don't know what this is. Let's see if it says what it is. The map says GHY, and I don't know what GHIY could be other than chimney. There's no entrance, except for this bit, which has obviously been blocked up. So, I don't know. I'll have to look up what GHY means. I'll stick that up. I'm gonna say chimney. Fields. We're just walking through some fields at this point. We've only got, I'd say, about 2 miles left. So, almost at Malham Cove, hopefully. Yeah, there you go. Public footpath. Malham. Mile and a half. Yeah, that's about right what I thought. Off we go, huh? Scar. Nice little steep one. But it's a little bit slippy because there's path is literally a stream, and I'm not even joking. It's just an active little stream, so it's a little bit slippy, but we made it. Almost to Malham Cove, and then I can put my sticker on. Look at those fools using a footpath when they could just be walking through fields. Fields with sheepies. Sheepies in the field. Ooh, you're a ram. You got horns. Hello, Mr. Ram. Don't mind me. Yeah, don't mind me. Ooh. I didn't really record much on the last bit in, but we, getting back into Malham, back in the car. Onwards to the next one in like a few weeks.